I will give one incident. This is all of you who have assembled here, all of you. Remember this incident. 1979, SLV-3 satellite launch vehicle, I was the project director, mission director. My mission is to put the satellite in the orbit. Thousands of people worked nearly 10 years. I reached the Sriharikota and it's in the launch pad. Countdown was going on. T-minus 4 minutes, T-minus 5 minutes, T-minus 1 minute, T-minus 40 seconds. Computer put a hold. Don't launch it. Computer says don't launch it. I am the mission director, I have to take a decision. Everything is on. Behind me there are 6 experts. They saw computer database coming in and screen, and they see the pictures in the screen. They said there's a problem. The problem is there's a leakage in the system, in the control system. But immediately calculation, no problem. We have got sufficient fuel and oxidation for control system. It controls the rocket to the required altitude, and we can go ahead. Now, of course, my expert's view, but I took the decision. Problem is mine. Finally, I took a decision. I bypassed the computer. I launched the system. Okay, I launched the system. This fellow went. First stage worked is a 4-stage rocket, and second stage got mad. It went to spin. Instead of putting the satellite in the orbit, it put in the Bay of Bengal. 1979, it was a failure. It was a failure. First time I experienced my failure. How do you manage the failure? Success I can manage. So at that time, a great man, a great leader, Professor Satish Dhawan, he comes to me, I'm very tired working nearly for months. He wakes me up, come, let us go for a press conference. Press is meeting there, like this, number of people, world press, with photos, this and that, all the gadgets, they are there. I was really frightened, I will be the culprit, because I'm the project director, mission director. What Satish Dhawan said, chairman, Indian Space Research Organization, said, dear friends, we have failed today. It's the first time I have to give all the success, all the failure is, I want to support my technologists and scientists and staff so that next year they succeed. So he took the whole blame himself. And then media asked, you have put Bay of Bengal so many crores, you have put it. Like that, a lot of criticism. He received the criticism. He assured them in a year we will succeed with our team. It's a very good team. Next year, here only interesting happened. Next year, July 18th, 1980, when he succeeded, Professor Dhawan said, you go and conduct the press conference. Do you follow what this means? It means when the failure occurred, the leader took it up. When the success came, he gives to his team. That's the first. That means Jamsetji invites Swami Vivekananda to become the general, to be the captain of the Indian Institute of Science, for which he put the seeding in somewhere 1898. Imagine the vision of a personality. Both of them are traveling in the ship. Swami Vivekananda asked Jamsetji, where are you going? Jamsetji says, I am going to USA to bring steel fabrication, steel manufacturing in India. In British India, he tells that he wants to manufacture steel in India. Then Swamiji says, you know, manufacturing steel is one thing, but knowing the science of material is another thing. You have to start your science institute. That's how Swamiji has put a seeding and on the mind of Jamsetji. And today, Indians of Science, what you are having, the great institution, is the seed put by Swamiji through Jamsetji. Jamsetji gave 1/6 of his property to start a science institute. When God is with us, who can be against? We will win and win with our mighty will. Our minds are stronger than diamonds. We are all God's children. We will win with our mighty will. When God is with us, who can be against? Any disability increases dependence on others and reduces the self-esteem of the individual. Education has to propel, give thrust on building self-esteem among the special child. All of you assembled here, I wish all of you more strength, courage, determination to make India an inclusive nation, assimilating various citizens with different abilities, create an environment for their special abilities to blossom.
All the grounds. Where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. Friends, did you follow what I am saying? Where there is righteousness in the heart, beauty in the character, and then harmony in the home, and order in the nation, and peace in the world. That means starting point, righteous in the heart. Who will give? Who will give? Only three people can give: father, mother, primary school teacher. So it's all in your hand for peace in the world, order in the nation, harmony in the home. God bless you all.
మన జననం ఒక సాధారణమైనదే కావచ్చు, కానీ మన మరణం ఓ చరిత్ర సృష్టించేదిగా ఉండాలి. కేవలం విజయాల నుంచే పైకి రాలేము, అపజయాల నుంచి కూడా ఎదగడం నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఒక సమస్యను
भारत के पूर्व राष्ट्रपति और विशेष करके युवाओं के प्रिय श्रीमान अब्दुल कलाम जी के निधन के समाचार पूरे देश के लिए और विश्व की वैज्ञानिक आलम के लिए एक बहुत ही दुखद समाचार है। राष्ट्रपति के रूप में उनका कार्य, उनका जीवन, उनकी हर बात देश के लिए आज भी दिशादर्शक है। एक वैज्ञानिक के रूप में उन्होंने भारत को नई ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचाया था। भारत को सशक्त बनाने में वैज्ञानिक शक्ति को जोड़ने का उनका जीवन भर का प्रयास भारत की बहुत बड़ी पूंजी है। वे राष्ट्रपति थे तब भी और बाद में भी यही कहते थे कि मैं तो एक टीचर हूं, मैं एक प्रोफेसर हूं, पढ़ाना ये मेरी पैशन है। और आज जीवन का अंतकाल भी विद्यार्थियों के बीच अपने प्रिय काम को करते करते ही उन्होंने वो अंतिम क्षण भी बिताई। सामान्य परिवार में जन्मे हुए, तमिलनाडु में दूर सुदूर रामेश्वर से जीवन की यात्रा प्रारंभ की और हिंदुस्तान के जन जन से लेकर के विश्व के अंदर भारत की प्रतिष्ठा को बढ़ाने में आपका बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा। व्यक्तिगत मेरे जीवन में एक उत्तम वरिष्ठ मार्गदर्शक रहे थे। उनके साथ बहुत निकटता से काम करने का मुझे अवसर मिला था। मैंने व्यक्तिगत जीवन में तो एक उत्तम मार्गदर्शक को खोया है। देश ने अपने एक ऐसे सपूत को खोया है जिसने भारत की सेवा की, भारत को सशक्त बनाने के लिए, जिसने अपनी पल पल लगाई भारत की युवा पीढ़ी को सशक्त बनाने के लिए, सामर्थ्यवान बनाने के लिए। ऐसे महापुरुष की विदाई मैं नहीं मानता हूं कि कोई भर पाएगा। देश ने बहुत कुछ आज गंवाया है। मैं उस महान आत्मा के प्रति अपने श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित करता हूं। देश आज शोकमग्न है। उनका कार्य हमें देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए प्रेरणा देता रहेगा। मैं फिर एक बार इस महापुरुष के जीवन को, उनके कार्य को, उनकी प्रेरणा को नमन करते हुए देशवासियों को इस शोक संतप्त अवस्था में, गहरे सदमे की इस अवस्था में मेरे पास अधिक कुछ कहने के लिए शब्द नहीं बचे हैं।